You know you want to buy it.
Might as well get ours. You don't want your photograph taken.
No, it's fine. I don't expect to have any privacy at a public event.
Oh. Well, why give it away on Facebook?
It's already probably happened. I mean, I have tons of friends that have probably posted stuff that I'm in, my sister included.
Do you remember, gosh, was it Asimov's or was it...
So just
it's
as a
called
note,
The Dead Past.
okay,
Where a guy
just
builds a chronoscope, and it's suppressed technology, and he finds out it's suppressed because the further back in time you look, the more static you got.
okay.
But it goes through walls. You can set it up to like receive anywhere on Earth. Well, there goes everybody's privacy. So at the end, the police officer, the government agent says, well, you've released the data for how to make this? Great. We can't get the genie back in the bottle. Happy goldfish bowl to you, me, and everybody else in the world. Because it was a super, peaking time.
Sure. So
Was that Clark or was that Asma? I forget which
I
one.
don't
It was
know.
called The Dead Past.
I wouldn't know off the top of my head.
And
We are streaming now, so anytime you're ready.
okay.
I'm just letting it roll for the time being, just so that if people who are subscribed get a chance to get notified and get online.
I guess nobody bit to play Flappy Bird.
They're probably shaking their fist in anger. It's like anything but Flappy Birds.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is if you want to pick up the camera and just walk around with it, you're welcome to do that too before we start doing regular meeting stuff.
Yeah. I don't know how much regular meeting is going to do.
I know. We'll probably talk for a few minutes, and play a few things, and then we'll bid everyone adieu, and then maybe go walk the floor for a little bit.
Now this, I think, was a couple years ago.
I don't know how well the audio is going to come out on this. You want to hit record on this?
She won't let me out. I think it's because I tried to do a shortcut.
You want to...
You should be recording.
Is it?
The time would be counting down. No, it's not. So if you press the record button, there we go. That's recording.
Yeah, I feel a little more comfortable having a static camera on it as well. This is the first time using view, just stream anything.
Well, this is the key it's 88
So, sorry people if the audio is a little muted, but everyone here is a little muted. Or shouty, one of the two.
Yeah, that's not ideal. Because it shows up like, what?
Yeah, and the Pitfall at American Science and Surplus a couple years ago, they had the handheld electronic game. And I think that was part of our giveaways at the end of the fair. That's about what I usually do at Pitfall. Yeah, but out of 10 cards here, I got a lot of Minesweeper, Nonogram, Pitfall, Snake Pelican, Sports. Oh, GI Scramble, yeah, that was great. I remember I was at the bar and they had a scramble machine set up and we all thought it was wild when that first came out in the 80s. And Rasmus port here is just the same. You shoot bullets and you drop bombs.
Yeah.
Into the fuel tank rather than shooting. But when you get to the third level, you've got the flaming meteors coming at you, and you cannot shoot those. You can only dodge them. Yeah, you've got these pesky flying saucers that like to try to run into you, like that.
Yeah.
There's one altitude if you're at, you can pretty much nail every one of them. They oscillate above and beyond. My biggest concern is not a fuel. So easy playing around there. Oh, here you go. And you know, I actually cried out loud when I got to the point with the meteors. I said, "Whoa!" You know, and the bartenders, people yelled, "Oh, you can't shoot those! You can only dodge them." Yeah, Rasmus he had a few games. He had this, he had the bouncing ball when you're on top of a maze-like thing and you gotta bounce the ball and if you go over the edge you fall.
Looks like we have one viewer now. Who that is, I don't know.
mean, he's really got it down. Yeah, I think I got get a couple of those wedges from the big box store for leveling tables and
Yeah.
get them in there. Just slide them right in.
I know, you're so used to it because they designed the cartridge slots so that you just kind of mindlessly sort of jam it in there.
Yeah.
Now you have to be delicate about it. If you've ever had the fun of damaging an SD card while inserting it or removing it.
Oh, peeling the strip off of it, or?
I folded one in half.
Oh, God.
Or not quite in half, but folded one at 90 degrees. In the middle, I was working with my Raspberry Pi original Model B, and they don't have a fully insertable SD card slot. And I got a little overzealous with it and went. I did manage to get all the data off of it beforehand. It's like, okay, I didn't break any traces on it. Carefully put it in
It's
there.
amazing with the police forensics, stuff that's been underwater for 3 weeks, an SD card.
Yeah.
It's like if it ain't salt water, it doesn't mind. And stuff like that. They've handled being swallowed, digested, and pooped out, and recovered data off of it.
Yeah.
Seamus, Shanghai, Spies Demise. Oh, yeah, our old John Phillips Stargazer 123. Yeah.
So let's do a quick introduction. So we are the ChicagoTIUG users group. We are here at the Vintage Computer Festival Midwest. Here's our fearless leader, Vic.
Hello?
I don't know if you can hear anything. There's a lot of background noise here at the show. I guess I'll stand up for a minute and pan around, just to give the idea of how big it is and how many people are here. So, we are at the Holiday Inn Elk Grove Village in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. It's my understanding that this used to be an event location for the. So you can see all the marvelous old stuff floating around. I do suggest if you're at least local, come out for a few hours and take a look around. There's a lot of interesting stuff to be seen. And then I'm gonna go take a walk around and take a look at our little island of TI in a sea of everything else. So here we have, Vic's TriViewer, inspiration from Star Trek. So here's my TI-99-4A. I just lost the color today, so I think the Vintage Computer Festival Midwest is going to end up being a repair operation for me. So, once again, I'll sweep the room again. And then maybe before the day's over and before we sign off, I'll take the camera and I'll walk the room. Or maybe we'll do it now. So, this show historically has a link to an old Commodore 8-bit event. So there tends to be an awful lot of it here. So that's another reason why, TI people need to attend this show, so that we have some presence here. Here's an unusual Commodore Beast, one of the PC series, one of the PC clones towards the end of their demise. Let's see if we can find any TI stuff hiding out other than our own. Some lovely pixel art, some bead sprites. Hello, this gentleman here makes bead sprites for various events and themes, and pixel art works well with it, since that's kind of what it's inspired by. More pets. A much cleaner terminal than mine. So for those that are interested, we've got the RCA 1802 guys hiding over here. So those of you might remember the ELF kind of homebrew type of computer that used that CPU. Very minimalistic, but was sort of the got a lot of early people into the computer hobby in general back in the day. Oh, there's another one.
Videos from 379. There's like
Interesting little control panel.
I think that's on how to load library. And then here we've got information on like yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, so here's something a little bigger. A little on the larger side, not a chunk of plastic sitting on a desk. Basically a digital VAX 11780, and we're fully functional, or more or less fully functional. I see the VT100 attached to it. So, yeah, I seem to recall you had it maybe at an earlier Vintage Computer Festival Midwest back. Yeah, when we were at Purdue. So, yeah, it's very cool. How many people did it require to move this stuff into the truck and get it out here and set up?
There's two of us.
Really? I'm impressed.
The CPU cabinet's about 700 or 800 pounds, and on wheels. That's
Yeah, so long as you have ramps and wheels, you're probably okay. Cool. Little VT100 on top.
Right, yes.
Various Atari.
They're always going to look a little bit different.
Some deck PDP stuff, false fronts, and things running, simulated front panels with a Raspberry Pi in the background, I believe. Various, I think, new implementations of PDP type architecture. Or Amiga and Atari.
Yeah.
Various, all sorts of interesting stuff hiding out. This one I haven't seen before. Toshiba MSX. MSX. Coleco Atom. So the wine printer. Some HP workstations, older vintage. Digital equipment stuff. Can the viewers at home tell me what that is? So, re-implementations of, I believe, Kim single board computers from back in the day. Assorted stuff.
Oh, okay. Sorry, he didn't mention anything.
TNT system here of some sorts. Oh, there's a 3B2. Nothing attached to it at the moment, but kind of cool to see it. TRS-80 color computer stuff over here, I think. Oh,
I might just wanted to set up another terminal for you. I brought this all the way from Seattle.
Interesting, a keyboard setup for the Intellivision. Auction items. Interesting stuff in the mix. VCF TSR80 Model 2. There's a 3. Excuse me?
From this year's? That looks so fun. I saw it on Twitter. Everybody was.
A little toaster Mac. It's a C30. PC portables for sale.
Yeah, corruption.
Before Commodore invaded the home computer world, they were a calculator and business computer company, or I shouldn't say computer business machine company. Music setup. X-terminal running Debian in the background.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, it's a little crowded here. That might be an understatement.
Not working last year. You fixed it.
Fun with telephones.
Is it plugged into power?
Okay, I'm going to start making my way back to our table. We'll probably play a few more things, and then call it at some point in time. Maybe I might do some repair video if I pull my stuff apart today and start working on it. Excuse me.
That is hysterical.
Okay. So we've returned to home
That's
base.
one that's coming up.
There's Vic, as you'll see, and then we're gonna probably run a few more programs and talk to some people.
That's where I got the
as they come by the
lunchbox.
table.
No, the lunchbox over there.
Oh yeah. Cool.
That's from them too. This is called Stargazer. It's by John Phillips, who did a bunch of video games for Texas Instruments. And this one teaches you the constellations. And afterwards, it'll have a quiz and show you a constellation with or without the lines, and then ask you multiple choice which one it is. So it's a nice alternative from the usual video games. Plus, you have a ton of video games. This TI's been modified with an F-18 video card, so it puts out VGA for VGA monitors. And this cartridge here uses SD cards, and each SD card holds about 40 or 50 programs or cartridges on it. And here's the menu for it. It's called the Flash ROM 99. And you got multiple pages. It used to be the aftermarket programs. Yeah, the Jungle Hunt, Moon Patrol, Pac-Man. Come on. Today. Of course, it doesn't like traveling. I live in St. Charles, so it's just a straight shot in here. Yeah, this is another John Phillips flight simulator.
Raspberry Pis. I'm sure there are Raspberry Pis all over the place here. Like, there's mine that's running terminal displays. Those replica front ends.
And
Front
you really need
panels
to book to play this,
being
otherwise you got to
powered by
memorize all the
Raspberry
different
Pis.
keys
They're not really,
for all the different functions. Because as
ports
usual,
are
you
not
take
really
off,
visible.
you get too high of an airspeed and start picking your gear up, the plane crashes because it's unstable.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah. As always, Vic's TriViewer is admired.
Oh wow.
I think your fire button is hyperspace to warp you to a random location. You got somebody.
Yeah. Oh, bye human.
Well, you get bonus points if you shoot the alien with the human and you get under the human
Oh, to
rescue
save
him,
him instead of-
and then you lower him down onto the ground.
Instead of letting him splatter.
The Atari 2600 one is a lot less sudden responsive. Well, it's a lot less responsive.
I was gonna say you got flicker one every 5 frames on the 2600 version.
Like when I change direction, it just automatically like. All the arcade games basically so many like Pokemon.
That's
Yeah, this cartridge lets you run cartridges on an SD disk. So I reset it, then I select the cartridge from the menu screen, and you've got these games are loaded on there.
Console mod thing on
Well, the console modifications are, when I bought this machine, you put extended basic in it. Yeah, in the console itself with the basic, extended basic switch, and then a reset button here to reset the machine. And this one is the VGA out. It has this enhanced video card called the F-18. The cartridge is the Flash ROM 99, and over here this replaces the P-box, is a compact. Yeah, that's a CF7, and it uses these kind of cards. So I got each card, these are what? 1 gig cards, they hold about 1,200 floppy disks on each card. So it's fun trying to remember what you've got. Right. So I still wind up with one of these, you know. So I go like, okay, this is this is that, you know. This is where everything is at.
The program listings on your copies. Yeah.
Yes, that's a modded console. Vic was kind of going over it. He's got some ROM enhancements to it, and he's got his
Hey, Jim.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. You?
Can't complain. So I'm fighting terminals today and TIs.
Quite what?
With terminals and TIs today.
Oh, yeah.
What's this guy here?
Another
So
video
that's a
game called
Zyplex
Treasure
terminal
Island.
server. So basically it's got 16 serial ports on the back end.
This one, you're
and it's got
Explorer,
a Ethernet interface.
and yeah,
So basically,
and the
connect a whole
island
bunch
is
of serial
slowly
devices
sinking
into it.
Yeah.
into the
Make the
water,
internet
and
connected.
you've got to go
So
either
in
through the
theory,
paths,
you walk into the terminal.
yeah, the
you know
white
that.
lines,
Yeah.
or if you go in one cave, you
Anyway.
come out another cave. And then a caveman might
Provided
come
the
out right
network
behind
back
you
end
and
is
push you into the
behaving
water.
properly.
Yeah.
So this is always fun to try to get in.
It's not responding to what I'm doing.
Newer game.
Is there
What's
a...
that?
I didn't look at the copyright on it, but everything is around early to mid 80s.
Okay. Because I know that there's some
there-
people making
Oh,
new ones.
Oh yeah, I can show you some of those.
Sometimes it takes a make
They
up.
recognize the deck.
So anything.
Oh, okay.
83, yeah.
Okay. Ah,
Goes on two. So we have a gentleman by the name of Moosegard has done Flappy Bird and Scramble. So if you want to try Flappy Bird,
I don't know why it's not showing.
It's black and white.
Yeah. Oh,
High color graphics, so you can
the visual.
what I've been looking for is one of those Atari rapid fire adapters where it had a 555 chip and a little volume control knob on it. And you just held the fire button down, you can control your rapid fire. Or it did the rapid fire for you. Yeah.
I just got all my old TI stuff out store. I haven't plugged anything in yet, so let's see.
Yeah. There's a guy in the next room who's got a wash tub full of TIs, a console, power supplies, joysticks.
Hopefully. He had 2 bins of it that he wanted to sell all together for 100, and 1 boxed one for 50.
And a lot, so I think most of it all is some of the newer stuff like that.
Yeah. Actually, this one only plays the ROM cartridges, which are the aftermarket. If you want to play an official TI cartridge, you need the thing that looks just the same that's called a final ROM. Because the aftermarket is ROM only. Only TI has a ROM chip. So here's Scramble. This is an old game from the mid 80s. But Rasmus wrote this in 2013. So he's done Scramble, he's done a whole bunch of, you're actually firing a machine gun there too. Although the shots might not be showing up that strongly. Oh, he's a great programmer.
I've got a Jenny
Yeah.
that I've never bought it right as we like.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know how to quit out.
We bought a PC.
Yeah.
6 months later.
Just a PC. It'll be over in 10 minutes or so.
There's a Facebook page called TI99ers. And also on the Facebook page called, or not Facebook page, the web page called Atari Age
Yes, I've seen the Atari.
is heavy. There's a lot of PI hardware development and stuff. And if you got on Atari Age and found the TI section that said you need help getting a Geneva running, or even the TI-99ers Facebook page, they'd be helpful to you.
Like I said, I haven't plugged in yet, so hopefully electrolytics are in good shape. We'll find out.
Yeah, I don't know if you have to recap it or not. Oh, this is another one, my friend. Oh, this one. You got the bouncing ball and you don't want to fall off your platform. You're welcome. Yeah, this is the other one.
Yeah. So I think our viewers are having issue with the sound. Not shocking.
I have a feeling we're going to have to edit this and redub it.
We'll have to comment after the fact. That's the other problem. The camera's convenient, the camera phone's convenient, but it's the microphone in it is not great.
The idea is a headset.
Yeah,
And hook it up.
it's a Bluetooth headset, so patch it in.
Aperture? Somebody actually had one of those depressing ending science fiction short movies on YouTube called Aperture. And it's this woman wakes up in prison and she finds out she captures this thing that looks like a weapon, but it forms a portal. So you shoot it here, it forms a portal. You shoot it again, you walk in the first portal, you come out the second. So she forms a portal in herself, aims through the bars, forms a portal outside, walks in the first one, comes out the second, and she attempts to escape. And this is the same game mechanic, to where you have to use an aperture to...
Sorry, I don't have an exact head count. It's sort of a free show that is sort of come as you are. So, my guess is probably well over 100 people in the room right now. But I'm not an expert at estimating group sizes. Who knows how many actually come and go over the course of the 2-day event. Some people come for an hour or two. Some people will be here for the whole event. Some people will be here for Saturday.
There it goes. So I made the first aperture on the ceiling, the second one here. So I walk in this one, and I come down that one, which is not what I wanted to do.
But if you really must know how many people are here, I invite you to come and count everyone.
There we go. You have to be moving to shoot that aperture. So I just go in this one, I come out the second one. Now I can reach this ladder. Go out there. So this is interesting. It's like, how the heck are you supposed to...
Camera go off?
Yeah. Not plug it back in. Okay, so just tighten it down. It's like it sort of expects you to only
Shoot short clips, right? Like the other standalone camera I have is really annoying. It doesn't like to actually run the camera while the charge is attached to it. It's like, it's like this battery has worked out well for this thing. Because it's like I can run the show almost completely from the battery and the camera, but then I have no functioning phone after that.
So this, let's see now. I shot the blue one there. Got the orange one there. Great. Yeah, so this is named, I don't know if there's an actual movie or something called Aperture. Okay, that one. I goofed.
So I got myself a present. Came in the mail before the show. Almost didn't. It's like when I set up the eBay account, for some reason it picked up my private, my postal address, put in a different street number, and I didn't touch it until it hit the postal stamp. It's like, okay, how can we fix this?
There we go.
So I bought someone's small collection of miscellaneous cartridges. I figured some of them I can use for the cases, things that, because I've got a couple Uber-Brom cards and one 512K card that I want to program and use.
Yeah.
More parsecs than you can shake a stick at, right?
Well, that's what donor cartridges
Yeah.
are.
Supposedly, right, those can be a super card at some point, right?
You know, Camelot was in 99er magazine as an extended basic program. I wonder how we got it on this. Yeah, this is an extended basic program I typed in, and it's damn difficult to play. Is you're playing paper, scissors, stone with this guy. If you choose a mace, a sword, or a lance, and each one beats one of the others, but can be defeated by one of the others. So you choose your weapon, and he chooses his. So you've got about a 50-50 chance of defeating this guy, but I suspect the program cheats. So I did actually hack this program where I always won.
Munchman in red.
So I could get to the next level.
That's a candidate for readers.
Hey, I actually used that before Gina and I got married. That and Home Financial Decisions, we calculated our house payment at her apartment, and then I saved it on cassette, and when I got home I had my printer, and we printed out 30 years
Right, you have a
of
budget
mortgage.
and schedule for payments.
That was before we even got married.
Yeah. This side.
I'm surprised you wrapped them in saran
I
wrap.
know it's not the best option. It's staticky.
Klaus Lukafesk has quite a collection where he's trying to get every cartridge of every color label, that exists.
Excellent.
In this, I'm going to choose the Lance.
Star Wars. Another Tombstones.
So you got like one chance out of 3 of a tie, one chance out of 3 of winning, and one chance out of 3. This is playing extremely fast.
How's it going?
Good. Okay. I don't think we've met though. My name's Lee.
Yeah, Victor?
Victor, hey. This screen is phenomenal. I love this.
Yeah, it's based on the classic Star Trek series TriView.
Immediately recognize it.
And at club meetings, we'd have a big monitor at one end of the table. The guy would have to turn his head 90 degrees to see it. The guy at the other end of the table needed binoculars to see the screen. So for over 10 years, I said, one of these days I'm going to build one of those screen monitors with 3 screens like you see on Star Trek. So I finally... Yeah. No, this uses VGA input.
It is VGA.
Yeah, these are 3 standard 15-inch VGA monitors. One of them is an HP monitor that has a sound input. So it's got speakers and an audio input. So the heart of the system was, I found online, a 1 VGA in to 4 VGA output adapter for about $20. So that's the heart of the whole system. And I was finally able to build it. I was really happy with that.
So you working on anything, or what have you
Yeah,
got?
I'm just doing Terminal Madness today. Terminal Madness today.
What if,
Oh, these are just the cartridges.
I
I just basically got a bunch of them in from eBay the other day because I needed some cartridge case. It's like, oh, here's someone selling a lot of 12 of them for $12.
Nice.
Somehow I don't think I'm going to sell my lunchbox
I'm
today.
still working on these, so it doesn't do much at the moment. So that is an X11 terminal, monochrome, actual hardware X11 terminal. So is the other one next to it.
So what's
Okay, so
like? Is there an actual like?
what's that?
Serving up the content from a Linux machine or somewhere? From a Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, there's some problems because I can configure it to explicitly tell it that it's a monochrome display. It's like the LX terminal on there keeps scratching. What I should do is I should just install the standard X distribution terminal, X terminal. That would probably work more reliably. But I'll be working on it, so we'll have more functionality come later today. And then we'll have its color brother. Wise terminal, and that's connected to a terminal server, so you can actually go out on the internet with it.
I'm just gonna get a picture of this while it's got the Star Trek.
For your Star Trek nerd friends.
My Starbase. The Star Trek licenses are available at American Science and Surplus in West Chicago. What the heck is this guy? It's a secret saucer. I only saw that one guy that had a box of
Looks like we're up to 6 viewers at the moment.
yeah, that one guy had that box of TI stuff in the other room.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through it and see if there's something I must
Yeah.
have in there. I've got that parts console that I got at the show the other year.
Oh, okay.
But that's not even booting, so I'm gonna go through that one fine tooth
Yeah.
comb. But,
So I've given away so much stuff that I'm actually down to like one power supply, one audio video cable,
Right.
one, you know. So I'm actually looking for stuff like that.
right, I like to have some spare parts, but yeah, I don't want to have 10 of the same thing.
Yeah, I used to have a lot.
And I know I have much gratitude because you passed me a lot of stuff.
Yeah, bring that.
Card.
Okay, because I could photograph
Yeah,
that.
well,
And
I'll
I
tell
still got a video game I want to donate.
Okay. What time is the
Something else. I got these a while back, but there was somebody on Facebook that said he was real sad that he didn't pick these up at a swap meet. And so I had those, and I can either sell them here or I could give them away to the auction. I'll probably give them away to the auction.
So the auction is scheduled for 4 o'clock.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want me to, I can go run up to the car and get that RAM disc board. Was that the model he was looking for? Or?
It looked a lot more like it than mine did.
'Cause it looks like there are multiple versions. Because I've seen pictures online that, you know, it's actually badged Horizon 3000
Yeah.
on the board. And then, you know, obviously the one that you gave me does have the Horizon brand on it, but it doesn't actually give you a model number.
No. And he said his was a 3000, and unfortunately it's been heavily modified.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, mine, I brought to like 4 RAM discs. And you and Lloyd both have one. I forget who's got, I gave the other one, or sold the other one. I think I sold the system with the RAM disc in it,
Yeah.
intentionally. And I kept the one big one for myself. And that one was personally modified by Bud Mills to have where you could switch the 32K memory in and out if you had it in a box with another RAM disc that you couldn't switch the memory out.
Yeah.
You know, so it'll let you run them. And of course, it's got the on or off switch in the back. So if you've got one that gets sparkled up, you can have it off, turn the P box on, and then, you know, hit your Ross diagnostics program off the floppy disk. But then when you tell it to run, you turn it on just before you tell it to run, and then it would run it. And that would help salvage a RAM disk that's had the memory of the Ross.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go throw these on the table. I'll go get the RAM disc. I'll be right back.
Okay. Now running microsurgeon, and this game's really neat. If you have a fixture to hold 2 joysticks, you can have one controlled motion of your microsurgery vehicle body, and you can have the other one to control your fire. Yeah, I did.
It's really cool.
It was inspired by the classic Star Trek three-screen monitor.
Yeah.
And that's why I got the lunchbox there. And
Okay.
it is at our computer meetings, we'd have a monitor at one end of the table, whether it was CRT or a flat screen. And the guy next to it had to turn his head 90 degrees to look at it. The guy at the other end of the table, we had binoculars to see what was on the screen. And for 10 years I said, one of these days I'm going to build one of those three-screen monitors like you've seen on Star Trek and put it right in the middle of the table so everybody's got a screen. So I finally did.
It's a beautiful piece of work.
Thank
I
you.
gotta say, it's really cool.
It's 3 conventional 15-inch flat-screen monitors with a 1:4 VGA splitter
Yeah.
in the box. So that's the key to the whole system. And this that computer has been modified rather than composite output.
Definitely modified that.
Yes, it's got easily available. It's called an F18 VGA output. And it's a little tiny daughter board that replaces the video chip in it. And it outputs it to VGA. And since we still need sound, one of these monitors is a rare type that has speakers in it. It was made by Hewlett Packard for desktop, so it's got speakers, so that's how you get sound without having to have a separate box for that. And then the other things we have are the Flash ROM 99 cartridge. Is this cartridge lets you run SD cards with about, say, 60 different discs in SD format. And that lets you run aftermarket cartridges that don't have a BROM. Well, all TI cartridges have a BROM in it to lock out third party. So they came up with the second cartridge, this is recent construction, called the Final BROM. And it can run TI cartridge dumps as well as aftermarket.
Also, since you have it out,
And then here on the side, I don't know if you can see it, is a compact flash adapter here.
and then here's its little brother, the 512K multi-cart and the Uber cart, unpopulated currently. So that's just a standard bank switchable 512K cart. That's what's referred to as Uber cart. Basically has 512K of flash memory that we put in it, and an Atmel controller, and it can simulate the graphics run.
Huh. Okay.
You can run stuff off of there. But right now the direction people are moving towards are towards the final ROM cartridges. But these are a little cheaper per cartridge. So if you want more than one, or you want a different assortment of stuff, they're still pretty useful.
Yes, with the flash card with the 1 gig card, I got about 1,200 floppy disks on that card.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take a photograph and stuff.
Is that Eric, I hope?
Yeah. He had very confident, so I assumed it was, you know. It's taking a long time to reach that. So here on the SD card, I got a whole bunch of cartridges, and on here, I've actually got cartridges loaded onto this. Otherwise, I have another card. I have the entire Chicago User Group library, the entire Tiger Cup library,
Nice.
Chris Bobbitt's Asgard software library are on one of those cards. Then it got filled up, so I had to start a second card with my cartridge collection and stuff like that. How many versions will there be?
You might want to take a flip side because there is a bodge. There is a point-to-point wire resistor on the back.
camera I have. Yeah, I did give Hal one of these. Doesn't have any hardware skills.
Yeah.
So I figured, well, if I want to keep these things in use,
What I might do is what might be a good option for them is maybe a heavily modded console. So they have that e-box, which you can tether it to his one of his TVs at home.
if I turn that flash off, just have the.
So did that RAM disk come with the extra bank of RAM piggybacked on there from the
Mine?
actual? So that's how it's got
Yeah,
RAM
this is how I
piggybacked
bought
on
it.
it?
I bought
Is that
this
the way
as a-
they delivered it as a commercial product, or was that modded after the fact?
Let's take a look. This looks awful neat. I'd see this. He's a whole bunch of snarled stuff. He's got a whole bunch of.
See, one of the commoner RAM expanders that the PBS sysops used to run back in the day, they stacked chips 4 high.
Yeah, so there should be one. I thought each one of these would have one pin bent out.
Yeah, well, you can
They're
see that they
selected.
cut it, and the wires where it goes through
Oh,
the
okay.
chip select line.
That's how they select the top bank and the bottom bank.
Right.
And this thing labeled jack. Yeah, I don't understand it. I've got the.
I'm sure there's a schematic out there for it somewhere, and I mean, I can kind of figure that out.
Yeah. Plus, I looked at his picture. He had 2 diff switches.
Oh, that reminds me, I
Oh.
should keep that picture for nothing else but the dip switch selection, because that's going to be a hard thing to remember.
Yeah, because I think on my Horizon, I sent him a whole bunch of pictures on Facebook, and one was page 4 out of the Horizon
Talking
manual.
about a RAM disk here.
Yeah, one page was the Horizon manual, and it talked about setting the dip switch. And it said, yeah, leave it at 1 if you want the card set at 1100.
Yeah.
The disk drives are at 1000, or I forget what they're
Yeah, because I imagine there's ROM emulation on here, and there's something has to probably show up in the ground port at a specific address and base, and then stuff that maps into memory.
Okay.
Which my
Yeah,
guess
so I did not make a RAM disk. I only ever bought them assembled. And those 2 were the only 2 I ever bought that weren't working.
Yeah. So this one in time, as far as cleaning it up after the batteries leak, it doesn't look like it's in too bad a
I
shape.
cleaned it with non-corrosive cleaners
Right.
as good as I could.
And then the other thing you can do before you do the non-corrosive cleaner, so when the batteries leak, they're actually, basic in terms of active compound. So sometimes using a mild acid will neutralize the base,
Oh,
and then you clean it up, clean the resulting mess off and get fat. Because I've noticed that with the alkali leaking batteries, every once in a while they'll sweat some more material out of the plastic.
oh, okay. I never thought about the plastic being porous.
It's not really porous, it just coats it and bonds with it, and then it continues to kind of...
Leaches out some.
Yeah.
It looks like this is a thermal emulator program I actually wrote. Sadie Cowan, isn't it? Oh, here's one that's similar. There's a wing war. There's another push the button to flap the wing on your dragon.
Looks like the Joust wannabe.
Yeah.
But Joust is a lot more playable than Flappy Birds.
Yeah, actually, I think Hen House or Hen. There's two games I found. One's called Hen House, the other is Hen Peck, and they're the same game. Okay, not on this cartridge. And so with those two, it's the same gameplay. You're the rooster, you got to rule the roost, and the hens try to take off. And no, we got Flappy Bird on here. I'll show it for this guy. Hen Peck and Hen House are in these collections of cartridges, and for some reason, under two different names. Hen Peck. And it's the same game. One says Hen Peck on the screen and the other says Hen House. But this is the same game at 83 by Lomax. So here comes your, yeah, he turns into a rooster and he can fly. And you got capture the hens, they're trying to escape. And as usual, like in Joust, you got to hit them. Okay, that hen was higher than me. And pick up the, rescue the egg. And that's pretty much the game. Gosh, I think we do have Joust on the TI too. I don't know where it's at right now.
We're going to put it too much.
Jumping. I played Joust on this machine. Not all of these work. I wanted to go through these cards anyway. Table topper, tile breaker, strike 3. Funny how that screen came up rather than a flash one. It came up. It must be some sort of auto boot on there. And how's one actually went where it was what's a typing? try to spell that word.
It's interesting. Is it a keyboard turning thing, like a typing tutor sort of thing?
No, it's got the jaws chomping away. Oh, you got to type your way across the screen.
Yeah, because it's sort of what it looks like it's a typing tutor.
Yeah, so it's completely random. Well, it's tough.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just set it for. Okay. Yeah. The other one I have set for like 40 words per minute.
Yeah.
And you want to get all those highlighted letters for that word. Fortunately, they're not asking you to spell it out. You just have to pick those up.
I knew it, the one where they get to read out. Close.
Keyboard like game, huh?
I know, I saw it on got it oh yeah, it's a computer, but it runs actual code. And all they did is that they put up some speed over the log and ran the code on the screen and displayed that. Yeah, it was. But I don't know.
Got Kubert, Hopper.
Yeah. I notice it shifts the platforms around as you go.
Yeah, I'm not the world's fastest game player. Wow, it's all
Come back. There it is.
I like the way they scroll through the colors. Lego?
What's that? Yeah, okay, have a go.
I should have set up for 2-player. Yeah, obviously you can't get to those in the upper right corner because I think they got it where you got to change the color of some of them twice.
What's this spot?
Okay, well, they do mail order. We have an event next weekend, and that's where I got Star Trek lunchbox, which is for sale too. If you know someone who have the Star Trek lunchbox,
Still a huge market for lunchboxes?
I don't know, but there's
I think that
some.
one collapsed like baseball cards.
Only the people who were originally used to going to school would want one for nostalgia.
Oh, what was that?
I had already stopped using them.
I guess I'm not supposed to want the pepper. Or whatever
That's
that
a
is.
stick of dynamite.
Oh,
It's like that family, the power ran out, so they started the fireplace, and they went to light what they thought was a candle on a box of them that the previous owner had left in the basement, and it was a stick of dynamite.
This game looks familiar. What is it?
I don't know what game it is.
It's like one of those. It looks like Star Wars thing, but I saw that in the Star Trek version back in the 70s.
Was it NetHack or Rogue or something?
I don't know what the hell it is.
It's ASCII characters looking like four people sitting at the bar,
It's Star
and
Wars.
they're doing
I'm
Star
pretty sure.
Wars stuff like
Yeah.
National Moon.
This is a
Now they
site
show the
that
Death
someone
Star. I have a very
telemetry
bad
to.
feeling about this.
This is a site that someone
That's not a
telemetry
moon.
that has ASCII
Have you
animation.
seen Thumb Wars? Steve Odenkirk, using computer trickery, paints faces on thumbs, and all the characters
Thumb
are
Wars.
thumbs.
I think I've seen a fragment of this.
Okay, and part of it, you're on the ship, and the character Obi-Wan, character Bran says, "Oh, we just gotta get around this small moon." And Obi-Wan goes, "That's no moon," and he sees Han Solo's butt crack. He says, "Oh, sorry," and he pulls his pants up. Sorry about that. It's all for funny stuff. Princess Leia is Princess Funhead. She's got CB funds. Yeah, Thumb Wars. He did a bunch of his Bat Thumb, the Titanic. I forget what the Where Thumb project. I think there's a market for
Can't have that.
Wow, it's
Entire
this game
movie.
came out 40 years ago. You're old.
I'm not old. I'm older than I'm older than it though.
Yeah.
Not by much. I think I'm gonna pick up the camera and walk around again for a little while with it. Here's one of our little vendor overflow rooms. Lots of assorted software. Computer equipment for sale. Monitors.
Yeah, the next turn I get recharged and I put it back on.
Here's a lonely TI 99 4A hiding away.
I have one going
Now, did you drop or not?
Sorts of keyboards.
You can also play a fail card, which I got totally, so that there's two negatives. You can go negative.
We'll go across the hall to the other room where we have people selling stuff.
Usually you find they're so chewed up with some of the batteries. Yeah, it's just a little promo thing that they see. What have you got?
I love novelty.
Hey,
Something big.
They're like, almost like those old matchbooks with all this stuff used to give out the last Never built your 6502?
no, I figured I'd keep the one with my name on it as a badge. And then I've got another kit that I haven't gotten around to building.
There's always tomorrow.
And I might pick up another kit before I leave, you know? Typewriters, radios, miscellaneous parts.
We go there, my wife makes me park.
More and more stuff. RAM, CPUs, cards. Oh, another TI-99 4A. Mark $20. It might go home with me later.
I wonder which is heavier. Which gateway is heavier?
Sorry, I missed that
Now I want to compare this gateway.
comment.
No, it's the whole thing. Oh, it's the whole
My eyesight's not so good these days. The camera phone interface is kind of tiny.
And the stickers are
You need computer vision.
we put in the car without.
Decent cheaters.
For as the lens to go in front of it. The big more odds and ends. Casio pocket calculator.
This will be my last big purchase for the fest. I'll go back tomorrow, look around. Yeah. Already taken home a necklace.
You know, be slow with it. You know, be slow.
Yeah, that alone's gonna be
Lot.
I'm sure there's much stuff I've missed.
So I was reading about this.
Looks like the auction pile's slowly growing.
95 days, and I don't think 98 when you got it. 95 special, 98 special edition.
Yeah, 'cause I got 2 USB here. So yeah, that might be the lowest I can go.
98 is probably the lowest you can go, but
Sun Hardware.
you working on that?
Yeah, they want it probably.
HP stuff. Some surgery going on here.
CRT master.
Don't touch the horizontal drive.
Make sure you ground the anode. So now I have
I have my dead 95 Wrangler that I used to drive. Does that
I very, very clearly remember he put three group out and see if the producers had done it. He tried to figure out what is out there.
Like the old telephones.
destroying your service until you finally called, and then they're like, well, we got to switch you over. Yeah.
Oh, what have we here?
He's got to be around someplace. So much stuff.
Apple One board. Other stuff. Other stuff hiding out in the lot.
I'm just a huge snob. I got into the keyboard.
XD Sorcerer. Little Video Brain. Anyone for Cabbage Patch Kid phone? Oh, we have dial tone.
One guy has a better car, and but someone did really good. The guy whips it out, and it's a Sonic the Hedgehog, like a meme card, and it's perfectly balanced on the card.
Okay, I'm standing by the outer entrance. I'm going to pan around real quick. So you guys can estimate how many people are here. Because I have no clue, I'm bad at that. Okay. I'm going to head back to the table and catch up with Vic. Once again, sorry about the sound quality, but there are a lot of people here in the room, and if the computer can make noise, it's making noise. So and we are returning to base. And once again, Vic, our president, with his modded console, with his Flash ROM 99 cartridge, and CF7 Plus, and all the bells and whistles you could ever want.
Except the final breath.
Well, that's probably next on your list, right?
Well, that or a TIPI. Gregory McGill is really recommended.
Is this something I'm supposed to remember?
Yes,
Yeah.
the monitor is from Star Trek, the original series. As far as I know, it's the only working tri-viewer in Europe. I have not seen a working one anywhere. I've only seen props where they paste pictures on the screen and pretend it's working. The VGA output.
These are newer than
Yeah. But they're obsolete. They're 4x3 flat screen VGA monitors, where everything's at 16:9 now. And I'm disappointed. I thought that there'd be 100 or 1,000 of these monitors in the world built by Star Trek fans,
Yeah.
and this is the only one that works. So.
What was it used for?
This, the original Star Trek series, they had a conference room, and they had this unique monitor in the middle of the conference room table that everybody sat around, so everybody could look at the screen at the same time, rather than a wall projection.
Is this a Wise that runs Unix? No.
Sorry?
Oh, these run Unix, right?
Well, this is just a terminal.
Yeah, but
A
they
Wise
also had
60
a
terminal, so you might hook it into any host, but it'll be Unix.
Yeah,
This thing
Unix.
below it is actually just a terminal server.
Yeah.
So it basically gives any terminal I plug into it the ability to communicate on the internet, or I can run a SWIP server or PPP server off of that. It's got a client in it.
I get their competition. I get a Fortune system,
Yeah.
which was I was debating IBM PC or Fortune system. The Fortune system ran Unix, but just 6 months later, Wise came out with something that ran Unix.
Yeah. But I mean, this isn't really specific to Unix. It's just another character-oriented stream.
They were expensive.
Yeah.
Expensive for how.
And the funny thing is it's got VT100 emulation too, for that matter.
Right.
So it's like,
Thanks.
you can see who they're competing with.
Probably with a teller terminal in a bank or something.
Probably. Actually, if you find Eric, I can probably tell you where it originated from, because he's the one that rescued it. So if you want to talk to the user, put a couple of together, you'll live stream with them. Talk about it. It's a decent enough guy.
That looks familiar.
Right. Yeah.
You want some more?
I've got some beer in the car, too. I don't know the hotel. So once you get a big cupcake.
Oh, that blows. Where are you staying?
So what happened was this. You gotta be able to tell that, it's like I'm in the car, like yesterday evening, I'm all loaded up, I'm getting ready to go out of the garage, and the garage door open. You know what, I better call them and say, fight the traffic to get out there, set up, and they're closed. No, sorry, we got the reservation for Saturday, Friday, so
Loom Patrol.
So I know it will. Maybe an hour. Oh, but they original voice did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
3 minutes?
That's James, actually.
Yeah, because what I do is I go down Bussy to jog over to
This is the licensed
kind of snake around the
game that Texas made. This one you're sitting, control.
It's like the arcade.
Yeah.
I remember the arcade.
Okay, please your joystick number 2, but they don't tell you that.
I left at about 9:30, 9:45 or so, so traffic wasn't bad.
Oh, too bad. You had Scott.
Everybody's got some place.
Yeah, they actually have the Star Trek where it's almost like a, you have to tell it where to fire the photon torpedoes, you know, where to aim your phasers, how much energy to use. It's almost like a semi-graphical text adventure game.
Yeah. I just know him as the son So I guess I need to
Yeah, it's one of those games, sure, might want to wish you had the rotary controller, like the arcade where you just spun that knob to change your direction. This is cumbersome with the joysticks to try to go left and right.
Yeah, I think Eric's made a mistake. For me, it's like, I'm not gonna.
You've got the SD card hooked up.
Yeah, now this cartridge uses programmed SD card, and you can have like 30 or 40 cartridges loaded in.
I know that it's Eric Grant's.
Who made that?
Oh, it's aftermarket.
I could save $200.
Ralph Benziger. There's quite a community online. So there's the cartridges are on there. Breakthrough Burger Builder. Now you got 4 pages here. So I can press period here and go to page 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I see.
Otherwise, why bother? Why spend the money? And if it's crap, why do you at all? I showed you
The micro pinball.
that room on Saturday.
This is played.
No, they had a wait. So how was it that you didn't have, I forgot, how was it that you weren't involved in writing?
So the idea was, a lot of hotels, you can basically put in a
made this up?
reservation.
Yeah, I did. And it was, I found property master Matt Munson, who lives in California, made a prop TriViewer for an internet version of Star Trek called Star Trek Continues. They hire professional actors, writers, they professional looking sets. It looks better than the original Star Trek. It was the last 2 years of their 5-year mission. So on TV we saw 3 years of missions, and this was their imagination of what the last 2 years would be. And it was all very well done. Well, Matt made a prop, TriViewer, but they just went with green screen on it. They just had a piece of blue cardboard in it, and they used a computer to superimpose whatever they wanted. On the original Star Trek, I think they used still photographs. They never really played with it. So that inspired me. They had the dimensions, and it worked up with a flat screen monitor. Pretty good.
Yeah.
So I was able to just put those guys in. Looking around this room,
Not my essential.
Very creative.
and the key was 1 into 4 feet. Where you put 1 VGA in, up to 4 VGA out. So I got that. Once I found that was available, I said I could make one of these. So I actually had this here last year for this week. And I waited I went through the whole computer festival for somebody to say, you're at the wrong convention. The Star Trek convention was last week. This is, yeah.
That provides an internet document.
Yeah, that's right.
It provides an application server for those things. So once I get it set up.
Is that the one you got a code can?
No, that's a different one. I gave a different one at Code Core. They gave it to me at so they had two Raspberry Pi. I got one, and I gave it. It's like I've already got a lot of Raspberry Pi stuff. Maybe I can get the house.
Of course, I gave you a white elephant.
Which one was the GPU?
It's actually fairly good if you want to build something fancy.
Well, I mean, the boards are good.
Yeah.
So one of these days, I'll be in the right place at the right time for the board.
I think a brand new one I saw, not for a while now.
No, under $50.
So what's expensive?
Yeah.
No, Atlanta. I read two different forecasts. I was at a vendor presentation. And they thought that he would not be the prime.
Here, have a chair.
And then right after that, I read an article that said it's expected.
Yeah. No, there's no power on Ethernet. So basically, all that is power. Not invisible. So what this does is this does not have to twist it. The magnetics required. And there's power on the board. No, but the live board is different. It's the board. It's interfaces. No, that's the main live board. Any active components inside there. But as far as the AUI is at, yeah, heartbeat or something.
That's awful fancy for a Raspberry.
Could be worse. Beaglebone Blackberry was the last time I had these out. Very clean. I bought the board there, and then I bought the case second. I like that piece. I actually have another three. Same case. It's nice. It's a no cool the straps together. So if you want to get the IO ports, it's really easy. Side pops up.
that flash card now.
Yeah. I'm thinking I might wrap the stream up a little early today. That way it gives us some time to play around with it. Although I walked around a couple of times with the camera, I like doing one last time. And then maybe when I do surgery later in the evening, I'll fire it up again.
Okay, you can take the SD card out of this camera.
Oh my god. It's not a floppy based camera, is it?
Victor?
Alright, I think you had your eyes closed. You want
Yeah,
another
it
one?
happens.
You want another one?
Sure, why?
You know, this reminds me of,
So did you just pull that out of the free pile? Hey Eric, did you just pull that out of the free pile or did you already have it?
No, I already had it. No, I actually like bought a charger and well, I bought a charger and batteries for it, and then I found this online. It was the camera and a charger and a Zenith camera bag.
Yeah, I think Mike and Karen had an earlier model of that, the VGA quality level one.
Okay, yeah. Someone else is walking around with one of those. Yeah.
So like when I saw you pointing it at me, I instantly recognized it. I'm like, does that have a floppy in it? It's about the right size.
It's a souvenir.
Do I have to hang it from my badge too?
No, it's a
It
souvenir.
is a souvenir. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So who's providing the floppy medium?
Me.
Who made the labels?
Jason did the design work and I printed them out and cut them up.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
I got a whole bunch of these.
my friend Eric is distributing commemorative photographs on floppy disk with his Sony Cam.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of these from Cocoa Fest one year, and you know,
Recycle.
they were nobody bid on them, so they just put it on the any price. You know.
oh, those are pictures. Look at how they got on it. I know one of these cards has the GIF viewer on it. Or it's lost now. this is a frogger.
They're ships instead of logs and alligators.
There's got to be 100 versions of this game too. Violence in media. Okay. I don't know if I can get to kiss the princess or if she's a frog. Select our XP. Select load from disk 1 load. And again, here's another one of these loader things.
Yeah.
MASH was almost right. And, you know, on MASH you can play it at 2 levels. You can play it at the standard Korean War level, or you can play it where it's just operation. Where parents they didn't want their kids involved in combat and fighting. But yeah, another licensed game. There we go. Rescue with tank, fire, and surgery. See a different way. I got shot down. You got to put your shadow on and press the fire button. Lower yourself to the ground. Should be able to take off. Your shadow's not on the patient. There it is. Now try it. I gotta land on your square. Oh, okay. Next time we'll have a ceasefire. We all have to get the 5. It's another one of those we got the shadow to give you that pseudo 3-dimensional effect. Guys, we got to rescue. Until we run out of lives. I'll get shot down a bunch of times. You know, we might have just rescues.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. You're okay until you pick up the shrapnel. I think you can go right for it, but if you go through the guy's body, he goes, ouch, like that.
I think it's
Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I need to get the
Oh, okay. I killed 2 patients. Oh, they have a 21st century update to Operation. It's called, you're trying to pick zits off a guy's face. And I don't know if you've ever seen any videos online for Dr. Pimple Popper, but it's like with the tip of the forceps.
Too late.
Let's try that again. Okay, there you go. Now you got it. It's all yours. Ouch. I think they digitized the actors' voices in this too. Yeah, I know these joysticks aren't that great, but
Sure, no, another one.
yeah, these surgery games are fun, like Microsurgeon.
Yeah.
If you've got the Space cartridge hooked up, you can hear the voice on the PA system occasionally go, paging Dr. Levine. Well, Levine is the name of the guy that wrote that program. So you got to toss in his own Easter egg. Bring in that stuff.
I should probably maybe think about 3:30ish.
It's 3:21 now.
Okay. The auctions at Forum, I guess, is at some point after 3:30. They'll start moving stuff over to the auction room. I've grown impatient with this patient.
Yeah, apparently you don't have to follow the path in. But once you got that trap,
Yeah.
I'm impatient with the patient. Yeah, I like microsurgeon, but you got 3 different techniques. You got laser, ultrasound, and aspirate, depending if you're working on like cholesterol or carbon in the lungs or stuff like that. And if you're working with bacteria, you want the ultrasound. And then for a virus, all you can do is prescribe aspirin, because there's no for a virus. So you got to hit the 1, 2, or 3 keys.
You either had immunity for it or you didn't.
And the one thing with microsurgeon is it can be played as a 2-player game with one person controlling the direction you're moving and the other person controls the direction you're firing. So I always wanted to make a fixture that would hold both joysticks so I could play it by myself and move in one direction and shoot in another. Track. Thank you. It's the only working tri-viewer in the world that I know about. I made it myself because at my computer club meetings, we would have a monitor at the end of the table and someone would have to turn his head and try to look at it, and the guy at the end of the table needed binoculars to see the screen. So I said, for 10 years, yeah, I'm going to make one of those monitors with 3 screens like you used to see on Star Trek. There's the lunchbox there. And we'll put it right in the middle of the table so when we have computer club meetings, everybody has a screen they can see.
You're very inclusive. Do you come every year?
I came the last 2 years. This was here last year. And this is my 2nd year.
Do you know Mike Lee?
Pardon?
Do you know Mike
What's his last name?
Lee? He hosts, he's like one of the people that hosts this.
Oh, no, I don't know. I'm a guest here of somebody who's attending.
Yeah, so he's been doing this for like the past over 10 years, I think.
Wow.
Well, I thought he was doing it all the way back from the first one at Purdue. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Plus other types of collecting and other shows.
so that's my brother.
Oh, really? Well, nice to meet you.
Thanks. Yeah, our basement looks like this.
Oh, I can believe it.
My parents are never too happy about it, but
Yeah, that's...
but when you're actually seeing everything hooked up, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I have just a little room, so I got one of these, replaces this. So instead of floppy drive, I've got these compact flash cards, and each one holds like 1,200 floppy disks on it. And so that compact flash adapter is great. From St. Charles. And this cartridge lets you take about 60 regular cartridges and put them on an SD card. And then you can plug one cartridge in and you can run 60 different programs on it. It goes in the cartridge slot of the console.
This is like, you know how in a laptop it's like you have a little hole?
No, I think it's the console itself. I think the video time of the color burst time itself.
Yeah, I got them hooked up to my actually an electric forklift. Yeah, it's a hobby. I've done put circuit cards in it. So they have one for memory, one for an RS-232 layer, Internet communications, one for graphics. Of course, you have the disk drive. So it's been a long time accumulating all these different plates. Yeah, I got that.
Okay, Vic, or afternoon, I should say. So I'll do one last pan around the room, and then we'll call it a day.
There's also business managers. Couple of H89s. Very good.
Okay, thanks for viewing, guys. Hopefully we'll see you, some of you, in November for the Chicago International TI Fair in November. Have a good afternoon, evening, daytime, whatever, depending upon wherever you are in the world. And until the October meeting. So hopefully our little YouTube experiment worked out okay. We'll try again next month. So once again, sorry about the sound quality, but when you have this many computers and this many people, it's sort of a hazard of a time. So until next time, goodbye.